सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अज्ञात्वा ते महत्त्वं यदिह निगदितं विश्वनाथ क्षमेथः स्तोत्रं चैतत्सहस्रोत्तरमधिकतरं त्वत्प्रसादाय भूयात् वेधा नारायणीयं श्रुतिषु च जनुषा स्तुत्यता वर्णनेन स्फीतम् लीलावतारैरिदमिह कुरुताम् आयुरारोग्य सौख्यम् आयुरारोग्य सौख्यम्.
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. As we have discussed the lineage of Swayambhuva Manu through his one son called Uttanapada, we need to move to another son called Priyavrata. Through Priyavrata comes the lineage. What is the Shlokam? Here begins the 20th Dashakam. Priyavratasya Priyaputra Bhutad Agnidhra Rajat Udito Hinabhihi Tvam Drishtavan Ishtamidam Ishtimadhye Tavaiva Tushtyehi Krita Yajna Karma. Krita Yajna Karma. He performed a karma, which means a particular yajnam, a sacrifice. Who performed? Tushtye Tava Yeva Nabhihi He. To propitiate you. Hey Krishna, Hey Vasudeva, Hey Narayana, Hey Guruvayurappa of Kerala. To impress upon you, to propitiate you, this particular yajna karma was performed. By whom? Tushtyehi tava eva nabhihi. So this particular king called Nabhi did this particular exercise. Uditaha. Who is this Nabhi? Agnidhra Raja. He was the son of Agnidhra Raja. So he was Agnidhra. So this is the lineage. And who is this Agnidhra? Priyaputra Bhutat Priyavratasya. He was the very favorite son of a person called Priyavrata. Who is this Priyavrata? Son of Uttanapada. So Uttanapada, Priyavrata, Agnidhra, Nabhi. So this is the lineage that we see. So this Nabhi was performing this karma. Drishtavan Tvam Ishtapadam Ishti Madhye. Drishtavan. He saw a beautiful vision of your Rupam and Swarupam. Tvam Ishtamidam. Who are you? You are the one who grants the legitimate desires and wishes of your devotees. That legitimate is very important because based on one's qualification, capability, tapo-shakti, purva janma karma, all of this Bhagavan will grant us. So he says, Drishtavan Tvam Ishtamidam. Ishtamidam. So whatever he wished, it was granted. Ishti Madhye. Where was it to be granted? Ishti Madhye. You should understand the usage of words. So he says, Drishtavan Ishtamidam Ishti Madhye. Drishta, Ishta, Ishti. Shta is common. So Ishti, Ishta, Drishta. So he says, Drishtavan Tvam Ishtamidam Ishti Madhye. Ishti is a particular Shrauta karma. For example, we have heard Dasharatha Chakravarti, Janaka Siradhvaja, they all performed an Ishti. But what was that Ishti for? To obtain a child. a son or a daughter. Putra Kama Ishti. Putra Kameshti. When Vishwamitra comes and asks for Rama's intervention in annihilating the Rakshasas, he tries convincing Dasharatha Chakravarti, saying, you performed Putra Kama Ishti. We too performed an Ishti, but that was Moksha Kama Ishti, Moksha Kama Ishti. So Ishti is a Shrauta Bhagam. It is a Shrauta Sanskara. It is a Yajna. So in that Ishti Madhye, in the middle of that Yajna, Drishtavan Tvam Ishtamidam. They all saw you in your glorious form, the one who grants one's desires. Next comes the next Shloka. Abhishtutastatra munishwaraistvam rajñasvatulyam sutam arthyamanaha swayam janishyeham iti bruvanaha tirodatha barhishi vishwamurte. Hey Vishwamurte, the one who is the Lord of this entire universe, the one who is the universe. So he is the Lord. Vishwasya Murtihi Vishwamurtihi. At the same time, you are the universe. So Vishwamurti, Tvam Abhishtutaha Tatra. You have been praised. When he appeared in that particular Ishti Madhye, people started praising him. Tvam Abhishtutaha Tatra. In that very place, Munishwaraihi Arthyamanaha. Who praised you? Not the ordinary mortals, primitive mortals. Munishwaraihi Mananashilaha iti Munihi. The one who keeps on meditating, the one who keeps on internalizing, the one who keeps on contemplating is called Muni. Not one Muni. Munishwaraihi. All those leaders of Munis, many Munis, learned Munis, all of them, Munishwaraihi Arthyamanaha. They too prayed to you, saying, bless this Nabhi. What is this Nabhi performing this for? Sutam Swatulyam Rajnyaha. They said, please bless our king Nabhi with a son who is like you. So he says, Sutam Swatulyam Rajnyaha. Tulya Shabda means equal or equivalent. This is a very tricky thing. If you have heard the introduction episodes, similarly, Prachetas, we had Bhagavan being born, right? That time we did discuss Sutapas. At that time, Bhagavan was born to them. At that point in time, when they asked, the couple asked to Bhagavan, they said, please be born to us. At the same time, we want a son like you. So this like you is a very tricky word because there is no one like Bhagavan. There is no one who equals him. There is no one better than him, greater than him. So he himself had to be born. Sutam Swatulyam Rajnyaha. We want a son like you for our king Nabhi. Bruvanaha iti. So as they said, then you promised them. Bhagavan in return promised, Aham Swayam Janishye. I will myself be born. So when he says myself, here our acharyas say it means an Amsha Avataram, not a Purna Avataram like Rama Avataram or Krishna Avataram. He says, Aham Swayam Janishye. I will myself show my Amsha Avataram there. Next comes the Shloka. Nabhi Priyayam Atha Meru Devyam Tvam Amshato Bhur Rishabhadeva Aloka Samanya Guna Prabhava Prabhavita Sesha Jana Pramodaha Athatvam Abhuhu Amshataha. Then you, looking at Bhagavan, you manifested in a partial form, Amshavataram, Rishabhadeva. Under what name? Under the name Rishabha. Rishabhadeva, Rishabhanatha was the name of that Bhagavan who was born to Nabhi. Meru Devyam Nabhi Priyam. To whom were you born? You were born to Nabhi through his Priya Patni, very dear wife, called as Meru Devi. So Meru Devyam Nabhi Priyayam Aloka Samanya Guna Prabhava Prabhavita Ashesha Jana Pramodaha. So he says Aloka Samanya Guna Prabhava. Those qualities and virtues that you were showcasing and exhibiting in this particular Amsha Avataram, it's nowhere to be seen. Aloka Samanya Guna Prabhava Prabhavita Asesha Jana Pramodaha. Thereby you delighted all the people. So Asesha, there is no person who was not impressed with you. At the same time, he says, aloka samanya. It is not commonly seen. Such qualities are not commonly seen. Such was the greatness of you, hey Gunavanna, hey Rishabhanatha. This is your greatness. Then he says, Tvayi triloki bhriti rajyabharam nidhaya nabhi saha nerudevya tapovanam prapya bhavan nishevi gatah kilananda padam padam te nabhihi nidhaya rajyabharam. That particular Nabhi, nidhaya rajyabharam, entrusting the very governance of his particular country, Tvayi triloki bhriti, to you. So he gave away this particular protection task to you, who is the protector of the three worlds. Triloki bhriti. Now Nabhi, when he realized his son is a repository of such great attributes, he felt, then people trust him, they like him a lot, they relish his qualities, he's such a good administrator he will be. So why don't I give the kingdom to him? Nidhaya Rajyabharam Triloki Tvayi Bhriti. You who are the protector of the three worlds, you were interested with the task. Then what happened to the father? What happened to Nabhi? Prapya Tapovanam. He left for the forest. Prapya Tapovanam Saha Merudevya Bhavan Nishevi. Along with whom did he go? Along with his Dharmapatni, Priyapatni, Meru Devi, he left to the forest. Bhavan Nishevi, Kila Gatahate Padam. Then as he reached the forest, he stayed there for some time like a Vanaprastha and finally reached your abode. He went to your place. Kila Gatahate Padam, Ananda Padam. What kind of a place is that Vaikuntham? Ananda Padam. Subhalopanishad says it is an Ananda Padam where there is only bliss. There is no question of all these human qualities like jealousy, greed, anger, lust, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Nothing is there. Ananda Padam. So in that particular Ananda Padam, he reached. Next comes the Shloka. Indrastvadukarsha kritadamarshad vavarshanasmin ajana bhavarshe yada tadatvam nijayoga shaktya swavarshaменat vyadadha suvarsham. Yada Indraha Amarshat. Then Indra, out of jealousy. Now Indra has to come in every particular Katha Bhagam to make it interesting. So here, Yada Indraha Amarshat. Then came Indra, out of jealousy. Amarshat. What did he do? Tvadutkarsha Kritat. Generated by, why did the jealousy come? See, for example, if a person has to be jealous, one should not be jealous. If at all some person is jealous, there should be a valid reason. Oh, both of us studied together, but this person alone did the postdoctoral. Maybe there will be jealousy. So what causes jealousy in him? Tvad utkarsha kritat, generated by Rishabhanatha's prosperity, was this particular act. Na vavarsha, thereby there was not even a single drop of rain. So what happened? Because he was jealous of Rishabhanatha's prosperity, he ensured, I will bring the prosperity down. When will the prosperity come down? When there is no water. Without water, how can we survive? So he ensured that the clouds did not do their general, natural act of precipitation. Navavarsha, asmin ajana bhavarshe. In that particular place alone, where Rishabhanatha was ruling, that particular place was called Ajanabha Varsha. So in Ajanabha Varsha, where Rishabhanatha was ruling full of prosperity, Indra ensured there was no rain. Thereby, Tadatvam Nija Yoga Shaktya, thereby with full yogic power. That is when Rishabhanatha realized, for my particular territory geography alone, there is no rain, right? Now through Yoga Shakti, Nija Yoga Shaktya, Vyadadhaha Yenat, thereby through Rishabhanatha's Yoga Shakti, Indra was not at all involved. Swavarsham Suvarsham. There was very good, sufficient, very beautiful rains. What is so beautiful about rains? Rains should be in such a way where we sit in our home. You know, people who drink coffee and tea and milk, we should be able to cherish the rain. It shouldn't be in such a way that the rainwaters come inside our house. We do not know where to go. It was a very, very sufficient, prosperous country because of the rains received through Rishabhanatha's Yoga Shakti. Vyadadhaha yenat swavarsham suvarsham. Then what happened to this Rishabhanatha? Who is he exactly? If we treat him as Bhagavad Avataram, do others recognize it? Have we heard of him very frequently? Maybe yes, maybe no. More about this in the next episode.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण